How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting the fuzzy. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? I wanted to talk to you about something that was bothering me and stuff. You know, and I just wanted to share this with you and stuff. Now, if you remember a couple of days ago, I believe that I made a video in reference to, people as far as, the funerals and stuff that people, that's our family, they don't really call the person, as the person that they represent as far as their death and stuff. I just feel as though there's a few things I need to address because I think it's some type of miscommunication going on here. Okay, when I made that video, that was in reference to that the families pass on and stuff. Now, okay, let's be realistic. For one, there is no way I'm going to sit here and say a family's not going to do what a family wants to do, because at the end of the day, a family is going to do what they want to do. In fact, people are going to do whatever they want to do anyway, so it really doesn't matter what I say. My whole point with the video was to let you see what happens when it comes down to the, when it comes down to person's death and what happens with the family reaction and stuff, just to give you ideas exactly what was going on in reference to the transgender woman life or man life that passed on. It was no way informing anyone, that that's what they supposed to do and da-da-da, because a family's going to do what a family do. That's family. I get it. Now, this is the thing. I wouldn't be making this video because, I wouldn't be making this video because I do not like to address a lot of things. Because behind the scenes, which I don't believe a lot of people know, that I get attacked a lot, which I talked to you about before, but, I don't share that part with you. I still march through and, fight for life, and a lot of times when I try to encourage different people just to not give up and stuff like that, and I have people that attack me and stuff on a lot of bases, and you'd be surprised on the pages that they come from, and we have just like the pastor was talking about in reference to him, allegedly molested a child. Someone came on my page and it was telling me that I need to do more research and stuff like that. Listen, I've done a lot of research when it comes to different things, and everything when it comes to the internet is not always accurate. However, when it gets to a point when it wasn't even about the molestation was my point when it came down to that pastor, it was the fact that he said 49 people deserve to die. And that part bothered me the most because it was from the LGBT. Now, I thought I need to make a video in reference to this because last night, or should I say this morning, around 2 o'clock this morning and stuff, I was on there arguing with someone. Oh, God, of course. I was online arguing with someone, which is very stupid because I usually don't argue with people because I always told you before, if you want to be right, guess what? You're right. I'm not going to argue with you because at the end of the day, when I'm finished arguing, you finish arguing, your point is not going to get over to me, and my point is not going to get over to you. So why are we doing this? Just agree to disagree and stuff like that. And the thing is this. There was a transgender woman that was murdered. I'm not even going to show that. I'm not going to show her picture. I'm not even going to show his picture. But if you do the math, I'm sure you'll go back, because I know some of you investigators are going to go back and look. But if you do the math, there was a transgender woman that was killed with her boyfriend, who actually fought with her and got killed. Now, there was no information on him. However, I was informed that there should have been more information in reference to him. How could there be any information in reference to someone when there is no information given? I'm not a mind scientist. I just can't Google people that it does not exist in the system. Sometimes people actually do live a life and do not go on the internet. Sometimes people do actually live a private life. So I cannot make up a whole storyline behind him when I don't know nothing about. I can tell about her because her family was all on the news and stuff that was talking about her, but no one from his family stepped up. However, she was upset and she was mad at me. She felt as though I should have used his name inside the video or something. Name was not used in the video because to him, He was from the news. Well, I don't know if you should have used a certain what I did. I took him off the picture. I took his name out. I took his name out. And this is the thing. I try to be very fair when it comes down to different things and stuff. Now, this man is dead. There will be no record, no pictures, no nothing of him. Thanks to this person who was allegedly in his family, there will be no pictures or records, no videos of him. He's a black man. Now, last time I checked, I don't see too many YouTubers taking out time editing and a whole bunch of stuff, you know, and putting up black men that's been murdered. I know I do it. A lot of times, a lot of people sit up there, they'll just tell you the story. They don't sit down. Let me tell you something about that. Do you realize how much editing stuff goes into the work that I do? Do you realize when I do a storyline, I want to give you an idea exactly what happened. I give you the location. I show you the person. I show you the person's age. I show you the location. I try to give you the room. I try to show you exactly what. You have to understand. People tell these stories. They don't give you an idea of nothing. They just say, oh well, so and so died. That's it. Oh, rest your heart. That's it. They don't go out. They don't do the work. They just tell you the story and just say whatever. I give you a whole frame of everything that happened to this person. Do I have to do it? Absolutely not. I could just read off names and say so-and-so died. Okay, rest of her bye. And that's it, move on. I don't do that. I celebrate the person's life and I go through all this editing and stuff and I have to try to find information. I have to go through the websites. I have to make sure everything is accurate because I know I'm going to be attacked if it's not. You know, the thing about it is that ask yourself for 1 second, put yourself in my shoes. Why am I doing it? Because I'm not getting paid. Why is a person taking out so much of their time that's not getting any money, but will get talked down on or told what they could have, or told by someone else what I could have, should have, would have did, but they ain't did nothing in reference to the person's life? Why is a person taking out that much time of their life to try to celebrate somebody's life that they don't have to? There is no form written that I need to take out my time to do anything with these people. I don't have to care. I could just go speed up their name and just move on. You know, and this comes to the part where people don't understand. Sometimes I think people miss the point of someone's doing something out the kindness of their heart to celebrate someone's life. And the point that people feel as though the person needed to do it because that's what they were supposed to do, because that's what they wanted to do. Let me tell you something. It's not about subscribers. I always say thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. I never tell y'all, I want you to share my video. Y'all need to share. I never say that to you. I don't put that on you because my whole thing is for you. I don't put that on you, but that's unrecognized as well. I don't say like, share, and subscribe. I don't say that to you. And I'm going to tell you something. I watch people who blog and stuff about people's lives and stuff, and they go, oh, if you want to say, don't forget to subscribe down to the bottom, and leave me comments. I watch their pages. They don't even comment back to you. They don't talk to you. They don't talk to you. They don't even take out the time to even acknowledge you. They'll just say, like, some of them, you do that. Check pages if you don't believe me. Check the pages where people have left comments. No one said anything. No one took out the time to care enough about you. But I did. But your thing is that when I take out so much time, do I get rewarded? Some people, and this is not, okay, let me just say this. This is not to everyone. Because I know some people are going to take it the wrong way when you're talking about me using, because the world is full of dum-dums. That's the reason why this video is being made right now. I do it for you. The reason why I tell you that I love you, because sometimes you may go through the whole day and nobody said it to you once. But when you can sit back and say, when somebody says, did somebody say they love you today? I said, well, Raven did. This person don't even know because she told me she loved me. I heard I love you today. I didn't hear it from someone else that should have said it, but Raven said it to me every day. I hear it every day. When I click over it, I hear Raven every day. You know, and then I give you love as much as I could do. And I was trying to talk to you as far as treating you more like a part of me instead of like someone out there just talking to me. You know, and my whole thing was that, you know, when I did the reference to this morning, it bothered me because I'm going to be honest with you. I got upset, which normally I don't do, but I did. I got upset because I kept trying to look for the inner good because I didn't want to go there, but I took the other person's picture out. I put just the transgender woman that was murdered. And I put that, and the funny thing about that story is the person who allegedly murdered her, contacted me as well. And then there was a little discussion between that person and me. You know, like I said before, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, my whole thing is that I try to just bring a lot of things to the forefront. I know everybody's not going to like what I do. I'm the asking for that. You know, it's just sometimes it just gets a little overwhelming when you always get the people want to come out of their way to just show you hate. But the sad part about it is a lot of times people don't understand that these families and stuff don't understand. When you find a video or find someone who took out time to celebrate your child's life or the person's life, it's very rare you find it that a black person is doing another black person. I watch videos, I've seen videos on people. I do not see a lot of times where there is pictures of the person celebrating life. Just my opinion. Anyway, this video is long enough, and like I said before, encourage someone today. Encourage someone not to stop, not to give up. You know, and got this Oopala on. The color is I don't know what color this is. I would say it's like a wine, but it's like supposed to be like a 350 anyway. So anyway, that being said, I just wanted to share that with you in reference to you know, what I went through this morning. And be honest with you, sometimes I get very overwhelmed with it, and I don't share that side with you and stuff because I just don't. And you have to understand one thing as well, which I've told you about this before, and I'm gonna say it to you again. I have a lot of people that do not like me, and I get that. But I'm going to tell you something that I don't know if you know. I have a lot of people who can't stand me, and a lot of people who hate me. And I'm going to tell you something. They're actually people who I know personally. They're actually guys that I know. And the whole purpose of this, for me telling you this, their whole thing is that they were pissed off for me trying to stop the transgender women from being so gullible to their mess. So they got upset with me, they got pissed off with me, and they have been saying a lot. You know, but even in then, you know, I've talked about that in reference to a lot of things, and sometimes they'll make a profile page and come on just to attack me and stuff like that, because this is the thing. Like I told the person who talked about the pastor who talked about, you know, the 49 people got what they deserve as far as being murdered. While these pastors are trying to destroy life, I'm standing in the forefront trying to save life. I'm telling my transgender brothers and sisters, as well as the gay guys and people that are different, even women that are different, to stand in your truth, to let you know that you're not alone, that someone wants you here, that someone cares that you're here. So if you're on this page and you rock it with me, it's because you're different. And I want to let you know that you are appreciated for being different. I want you to feel like, okay, well, that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and do what I need to do because I know somebody cares somewhere. And I can actually click on the video and that person's right there. Wow, we got pastors and everything telling us negative stuff. We need somebody in the forefront saying something positive. And that's what I try to do. Am I successful? Sometimes, yes. Am I always successful? Absolutely not. Do I try to get through to people? Of course. Do I want people to live? Absolutely. Do I try to make sure my younger transgenders don't kill themselves? Absolutely. Do I try to encourage people to fight back? Absolutely. And that's my whole goal, is because I hear, like you, all the negative things that people say. And a lot of times when you are trans, the negative people actually come from people within our own LGBT community and not even from the straight society, you know, and that's very discouraging, but it's facts. Anyway, I just want to share this with you and stuff as far as today. I want you to know that I love you, and sorry for venting, but I needed to talk to you, and hopefully I didn't curse. I don't like cursing. I don't like doing curse videos anymore, because I watch other people curse and I just don't think it looks just not cool. But forgive me if I curse, but anyway, that being said, just Be safe, and I want you to know I love you, and you are appreciated, and I thank you for being alive and God putting you on this earth, because without you, I would have to be here all by myself. So I thank you for God breathing life into you, so I do not have to be alone. And I know that's very selfish, but I'm sorry I'm being a little selfish. So thank you for being here in this earth, and thank God for creating you. So he let me know that I don't have to do this thing alone. So I just want to say be encouraged, and I love you, and thank you for watching.